We are doing a training ride for the upcoming Golden State Challenge, and we have riders here from the Antelope Valley VA, the West LA VA, the Sepulveda VA, and some of the general public riders that are going to take part in the ride. And we're going to have some fun and give all these new guys a little bit of an indoctrination on what it's like to be part of the Ride to Recovery program. Tenets, every day you'll hear we have a little briefing before each day's ride, and I'll always talk about speed and spacing. Watch your speed, keep your spacing, and then also, because we're going to have a big group, you really have to be predictable. In other words, the guys riding behind you have to be able to have a good sense of predicting where you're going to go. So you got to stay in a straight line in front of the guy. So if the guy in front of you kind of moves over, you move over. Whatever the guy in front of you does, you do. So that means that whoever's in the front, you are the eyes, ears, navigation of the entire group. So you guys are the ones that will set the speed, and you guys will set the line, and everyone else follows in. When we do our ride in October, we'll have motorcycle escorts that will keep the traffic away from us. But this is a training ride, so we have traffic. If we come up on a red light, you know, everyone's going to yell stopping. So pay attention when you're behind. You can't get into a state of daydream and then you'll crash into everybody in front of you, and you will not be popular when you do that. So, yeah, the dream becomes a nightmare. Good point. So very important that everybody stays alert, call out the holes. If there's a pothole or a big crack, people will wave their hand and yell hole, you know, left or right, hole, and the group will move over. So everyone moves over. Pepperdine students, in memory of 9/11, have put out flags. They have one flag for each person that was killed in 9/11, and they have it lining the entire length of the campus on Pacific Coast Highway. Steve went by there yesterday. He says it's really super cool. It's not the route that we were going to normally take, because you have to go up this hill. Not a big hill, but it's a hill. For those of you, I know myself, I'm going to definitely go that way. So you might want to check that out. The alternate route is to go on the flatter section through the colony, but we'll all end up at the shopping center at the end. But you cannot see the flags from the shopping center. So if you don't go up the hill, you cannot see the flags.